Hey guys, John V here from PhoneArena. Right now you're watching our in-depth video review of the Plantronics BackBeat Go 2 stereo Bluetooth headphones. They're available right now. You could actually pick this one up for $79.99 for the headphones themselves. They also have another version that comes bundled with this charging case for a little bit more battery life, and the two can be bought together for $99.99. So if you're big into working out, being fit, and also being very active, you're gonna like these just because they kind of gravitate to your specific needs. It's pretty amazing what they've done with the design of the BackBeat Go 2. They've done a great job just because it's compact, super lightweight, especially for a stereo headphone. It is pretty amazing. Now, its construction and its choice of materials are top-notch too. It features a P2Y military-grade nano coating, so it's going to be resistant to things like water, sweat. So if you're going to be using outdoors and you're going to be very active, you can know it's going to handle up fairly well. As for the earbuds, they're a lot larger than your typical set that you'd use with a wired connection, so they stick out a little bit more, but the nice thing about these silicone tips is that they're pretty comfortable at first and they offer a really tight and snug fit, so they don't come out, which is thanks to these other silicone tips which holds them in place. But after a period of time, let's say 2 hours, we definitely notice that they become a little bit irritating to the ear, so we got to remove them, but at least it doesn't come off as we're actively doing something. It's crazy to imagine that everything's housed in the earbuds themselves, but it's the right one that features the micro USB port hidden behind this flap to charge its internal battery. So luckily when you close it up, it's well protected so any moisture won't get in. Closer to the right earbud, we have its inline controls, which gives us some functions when it comes to playback. So you have a middle multifunction button, which we could use to actually turn on the device, turn it off, also pick up and phone calls, pause, play. You have dedicated buttons for volume up, volume down. At the same time though, they also work in track forward and track reverse by just doing long presses. And we also have a microphone built in there as well. Plantronics also bundles in its charging case for the BackBeat Go 2. Now, it's bundled together with the unit itself, a total of $100. If you get the headphones by itself, it's $79.99. So for $20 more, you're going to get this charging case. Basically, it accommodates the headset when you're not using it and features its own built-in battery, extended battery life to as much as 14.5 hours of playback. At the bottom here, you have the micro USB port, which allows us to charge the internal battery of the case itself. There's a physical button up here to indicate how much of a charge is left. Of course, red meaning it needs a little bit more juice. And on top here, you have another micro USB cable, which you attach to the headphones themselves. So while it's resting inside, it can be charging. We gotta admit, we're very content with the audio quality out of the Plantronics BackBeat Go 2. We have it paired up to a Motorola Moto X, and at the loudest volume setting, we don't hear any crackle or stutter with the headphones themselves. There's a robustness with the audio quality, and it's accompanied with a subtle amount of bass, which gives it a very poppy feel. Now, the whole thing that we wish that it had its own built-in set of equalizer settings to enhance the quality depending on what kind of genre of music we're actually listening to. However, it falls flat in the call quality department. On our end, we didn't have much of an issue just because with the strong volume output and the snug fit, we're able to hear voices, and that's despite the fact that they have a little bit of a robotic tone to them. It's only on the other end line where we have the most issues. Our callers complain that the microphone picks up everything, so every distracting element in the environment, it picks up. It doesn't feature noise cancellation, so it doesn't handle wind as well. If you love working out, especially in consistent basis, you're going to want to charge this quite often, daily in fact. A full charge permits us 4 hours of listening time, which is a little bit below the 4.5 hours the manufacturer rates it for. But luckily with the charging case, it extends that tally to a maximum 14.5 hours of listening time. So when it comes down to it, the Plantronics BackBeat Go 2 stereo headphones is pretty good when it comes to listening to music. The audio quality is superb, good robustness to it, and of course that ample amount of bass that accompanies everything. But the call quality is still a miss on that, as well as the battery life. But if you really need extended usage, you might want to pick up the bundled version that comes with the charging case for $100 for the entire thing. So if you want to learn more about these guys, you can check out our website, PhoneArena.com. It's John V. Thanks for watching.